Hi guys, it's Carrie with Thu's Artistry. I wanted to come on today and give you a sneak peek at the timber collection along with my design team project for the month of October. This collection here is called Timber by Paperomia. I will have the link for this kit down in the description box as well as the Paperomia shop link. They are on Ko-Fi, so you can find them there, and they have tons of beautiful products out. I believe she just came out with her Christmas collection, or it will be out soon. So make sure to look for that if you are into Christmas journal crafting. All right, so here we've got a beautiful cardinal. Look at the detail on that. I love this collection. She knew me very well when she picked this collection for me. I am all about botanicals and nature and naturals, environments. So she did great when she chose this kit for me. This is kit size to be A4, but as you can see, I printed it on the US letter size, which is 8.5 by 11, and I just would cut off the white border. These birds are just gorgeous. You can print these half the size so that everything comes out smaller, and then fussy cut these little birds out. Which is something I might actually do because I love these birds. They are just gorgeous, and I love this picture with the frame. These flowers are beautiful. There's a mix of textural images as well as watercolor with the little soft blended looks. There are just, the details on here are just incredible. I cannot say enough. I know I say it every month, but she really did good on this one. I should say her and her sister did really good on this one. They are just beautiful women and beautiful designers. They do great work. So finish up taking a look and showing you guys some of these pictures. I love how this looks like a window frame. You could cut out each box and use it as a card, a journal card, or a tag of some kind. Sorry for bumping the camera. These are just beautiful. I love these roses on here and the butterflies. All of it is just gorgeous. I love every single one of them. All right. So with that said, this kit is 70 pages long, and I am not sure if she will be coming out with an ephemera kit to go with this for pockets or such, but like I said, you could print this kit in a smaller size to gain all that access to pockets, or take it over into a editing program and use a template. I know there are templates out there that can be made to use pockets and such, but for today's purposes, I will just be using these pages. All right, so let me show you my idea. This month I am going with a pocket, trifold pocket or quad pocket card that you can stick onto a book page, or you could just stick it into a journal as is, or you could just glue it straight down onto a journal page. There are many variations of this. This specific idea I did find online on Pinterest, and I believe the pinner was Anika. I'm going to butcher the last name, so I'm not going to say it. It starts with a V. I will include her video link down below. Just be warned, it is, I believe, in German. I'm not sure what language that is, but it looked like a German language to me. If you go through her website, there is a ability to translate into English or into your native language. So you can get all the directions and step-by-step instructions from her website as well. I thought this was a beautiful project, and I did kind of tweak it a little bit to make it my own. This size here fits a full page, 8.5 by 11, whereas this is not totally 8.5 by 11, so I did have to modify a little bit. So with that said, let me grab my pieces. So you guys know me, I do quite long videos if I don't have everything prepped ahead of time. So I did prep things for us today. So I did take one of these pages, I cut the white border out, and then I cut off the corner here. And then with that corner, I just glued it on to the inside corner. So if you didn't want to seal this and make this a pocket, you could definitely turn it into a journal or a little notebook. That would be a great idea, but I do want to seal this up, so I will be gluing along this side and along the bottom eventually. The next piece that I have cut out for us is one of the pockets. So what I did for this is I measured it to about 1/8 of an inch away from the edge, so that when I do glue it on there, I can get just a little space around the edges so that it's not butted up completely against and it can be glued completely down. The second pocket that I cut out is again the same style, same version, just a little bit smaller. So again, you get a little bit of a edging around there just to give it some textural and some visual interest on there. And then the third pocket I cut out is just a standard square rectangle pocket that can hold a bookmark or a small tag, something like that. So this is how it will look when we are all done. All right, so let's get to gluing. You could sew if you wanted to sew. I don't have my sewing machine close by, otherwise I would show you that option as well. I have gotten a new sewing machine and I love her. She is great. She sews through paper like a champ. But she is in another room, so I'm not able to bring her over here and demonstrate with her for you. So, but that is an option. Today I will just be gluing. All right, so like I said, we're gonna glue this bottom here, or side. I suppose that's the side. This is the bottom. And I hope you guys can see. I had to kind of put the camera in a different spot today. It's not in its usual home. Excuse me, dry throat. All right, so that is now sealed and we will glue on our pocket. Now, this top pocket seems to get a little tight if you glue down all this side here. So what I wanted to do was leave just the tip of this open so that I had a wider opening for a bigger card. And I think I'll glue from here around and then the usual sides. And that just allows me to get a bigger card in there so that I don't have to try and find small cards at all. But if you like smaller cards, you could. This can be made smaller or larger, however you wish. All right, so just a tip of edge showing. It is all we need. All So now you can see that I have a little bit bigger space here to get a card in, whereas this one here is just real tight and real small. All right, make sure that's glued down pretty good. And this one here, it has a wider opening, so I don't have to glue it like I did the other one. This one I can glue all 4 sides, or 3 sides. So I suppose technically with this angle it is 4, but who's counting? All right, got those 2 done. Trying to get this video done while my husband and dogs are taking a nap. They got up super early this morning, so they're almost like babies. They get up at like 5:30 sometimes, and then other days they're like up at 6, 7. There was one day where, of course, it was my turn. My husband and I alternate days depending on my work schedule, and they got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was my day to sleep in a little bit. I didn't have to be to work by 5, so I was able to sleep in until it was time to get up to go to work by 6:30. But they got up at 4 o'clock, and I was like, this is crazy. So I came into work a little early. And then this pocket here is a standard gluing pocket. So I'll just glue that on here like this. All right. And now, one tip I have found, and I did not do it because I didn't think about it till just now, is if you don't want your glue to spread when you have it along your edges here, run your finger along the bead of it and flatten it out so that it is already quote unquote spread. And then that way you don't have to worry about it oozing into places you don't want it to, or oozing out of creases as much as it would if you just left the bead of glue. And then that just kind of, your pocket, then you have more space too, that you know of how big your pocket is. So just to test it out, I cut this bookmark out of scrap paper, and I believe it fits perfectly. And I did take this piece out, and I do want to cut these 2 cards, I guess you could say, out. So we're gonna do that real quick. And that's one. A little bit of white border for me is okay. I don't mind it. Well, that was a little wonky, but it's okay. All right. Get that, and then we'll just cut that right in the middle. Okay. So I have the bigger card, which that did not cut very well. Might be time for a new blade. So that can go in here, okay? And then this one, it might fit in here. Yeah, it does. Just gotta wiggle it in a little bit. So we've got that one. And then I'll cut out this one. trying to cut it a little faster than normal so you guys don't have to sit here and watch cutting. All right, and then that one can go into this pocket here. There we go. And maybe just because of my eyeballs, I stick this one here. And then this one can go this way into here. And then of course you can cut out, you know, whatever you would like for your bookmark and put some string or twine, which I could not find my twine, so there's no twine happening here. But that is the project. So you guys want to take a look at that. All those details in there from the paper and the goodies that you can stick into the pockets are just amazing. All right. Okay guys, that's it for me. I just wanted to give a quick little tutorial, get my design team project up on YouTube. And I'm going to continue to play with these papers. I'll see what else I can make. All right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for visiting. Don't forget the links for the paper kit and the actual shop for Paperomia will be in the description box, along with Anika's video. All right, we'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.